Recently, after a men's class in Bible school, we had a great little conversation about where we put our attention and some of the ways that we get deceived as men. And I think it's very applicable, really, for all of us. And somebody said there's something really important about the measure of our value and what we appreciate and what we make valuable. And welcome this morning. Welcome to the simple truth from the Word of God. And of course, the verse is Luke 12:34, which is the easiest Bible verse to remember if you ever want to remember a Bible verse by reference. It says, "For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also." And this is one of those magnificently simple ways that Jesus helps us debug our souls and debug our hearts, to find the mistakes, the faults in our hearts, and to uproot them and to take them out. And this simple little sentence, it can revolutionize your life and my life, of course, and as it has, I'm sure. For where your treasure is, there will also your heart be. And if you walk with the Lord, and this has, I'm sure, at times you have come to the realization of what that means, and God has spoken to your heart. And I just want to lift that up again, that one of the great ways that I deceive myself is I say, I spend loads of time, reading comic books, just something, but in reality, my heart is with the Word of God. Yes, okay, so I should have considered that before I started this video. Sorry. I spend all my time working, but really my heart is with my family. So that sounds wonderful, but it is just self-deception. It is just one of those bugs that eats itself into our soul, our heart, and then it poisons, destroys our lives. And we need this debugging. We need to run this simple sentence through our souls. We need to turn inside and kind of scream it into our souls. Where is my treasure? And the beautiful statement that was made in that conversation after the Bible school class was that the measure of my appreciation is my attention. The measure of what value I place on something is the amount of appreciation I give to it. In a way, we could say, okay, so you could just spend the next 2 minutes, sit down and think it through. How much time do you spend watching a TV show? Some I don't know, Netflix or funny cat videos on YouTube. Guilty as charged. And how much time do you spend with that? And then do you say to yourself, but my heart is really with my infant daughter who wants to spend time with me, and my heart is really with her. I just don't spend much time with her. So the attention that I give to something, it measures how much value I put into that thing. And if my time is in cat videos or whatever the latest series on Netflix is, then I am fooling myself to think that something else is my treasure. Because in reality, this is where it works. This is how it works. Where I put my attention, that's where my heart will be. And where my heart will be, that is my treasure. And then these things will take away and eat away my life. And that's why this simple little sentence, where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. It's such a help. It's such a help to remove things from my life and say, ooh, well, I'm fooling myself. I shouldn't do that. When I grew up, I knew many men who were alcoholics, and I saw that with them, and I asked, and they said, oh no, drink is just it's just there in my life. I do it every day, but honestly, I could just put it down, anytime. I just don't want to put it down yet. One day I'll put it down. And I knew as a little boy that something was wrong about it with that statement. I didn't know what, of course. I wasn't smart enough or experienced enough to understand. Today I see the obvious error of it. But that's something that we ought not do as believers. God help us with that. And I just want to encourage you with the simple truth. Where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. place your heart, place your attention, make your treasure the valuable things in life. That's where the Lord calls us. God bless you with that awesome help in your life and my life.